Hi, I'm Kim. I'm going to talk a little bit today about what happens in a counselling session when after the first 2 or 3 sessions the client is still not feeling able, unsupported, to deal with the problems they're having. So, for example, if you're working with perpetrators of abuse, they might spend the first couple of sessions really talking about the problems with a difficult boss or co-worker or the ex-partner or the criminal justice system, etc. And they're kind of resistant and reluctant to actually go there about their own childhood, perhaps, or their own difficult emotions. And it would be amiss of us as counsellors to not say to them on that third session, I've created a beautiful platform for you to talk about all the things outside of yourself that go wrong in your life, make your life a bit trickier. But I think we need to now focus on what's happening within you right now, what emotions are going on, and also perhaps if you're brave enough, could we talk about what it was like for you growing up when you were 6, when you were 8, when you were 10, what was happening? And it's the same way with child counselling, especially in a school. In schools, the resources are limited. The children can't be seeing, especially in primary school, you know, there's a lot of children that need help. There's a lot of problems in our world. And if we aren't careful, that first session or 2, which is building the therapeutic alliance, helping the child feel that this is a safe space, if we ignore the elephant in the room, which is the child's got some problems in their life, and we just let them play, then that may be okay. But that's the thing with child counselling. You've got to ask yourself, am I colluding with the child to avoid the problem? In the same way that if you're working with adults, we can collude with them not to really talk about what's going to make a big difference in their life. Counselling isn't just an hour a week or an hour a fortnight to unload random things that have happened in the last week or repeat narratives from the past. It's a really wonderful opportunity to, by the second or third session, say, would it be okay if we spent a bit of time talking about what's happening inside you right now? There are problems in your life. For a child, we might say, you know, at home or at school, there's some problems. This space we've got here, it's a nice respite from them. It's a nice break. I don't have to do whatever subject that you'd be doing. I haven't got mum or dad here telling me off or whatever. This counselling space is to have some nice, peaceful time, but it's also to, are we brave enough? Are we ready enough to talk about these problems we have, our fears, our worries, the times we get angry, the times we feel sad? Are you ready for that? Because that's actually what counselling's really for. We've had lots of time playing up till now, but maybe we could spend a bit of time each week, if that's okay with you, to really talk about some of the problems. And although this isn't talk therapy alone in any counselling, we do a lot of other things, somatic work, we might do drawing. The thing is, at the end of the day, we will be doing some talking about problems. And so we have to find a way that's authentic to us as a counsellor of when we come into that counsellor mode. We really put the counsellor hat on and take advantage of the courage of the client who's come to the session and the fact that these sessions don't go on forever. And so seize the day when the moment feels right, have these conversations. I hope it's been helpful.